Today marks the beginning of a new phase of the Ukraine crisis, and all eyes are on Vladimir Putin, whose military has now surrounded Ukraine on three sides with approximately 190,000 Russian personnel. U.S. intelligence indicates that half of those military forces are in position to attack. Russian military exercises in Belarus, near Ukraine's northern border, were scheduled to end today. Moscow had initially said it would pull out as soon as the drills were over, but this morning, there is word that they will remain. President Biden has called an emergency meeting of his National Security Council later today. We begin in Ukraine with CBS News foreign correspondent Charlie D'Agata.
Good morning. For Ukrainian commanders we've spoken to, this war is already underway. They took us to the front lines in the east, where there's been a dramatic spike in shelling. And the extended Russian military exercises in Belarus only adds to the anxiety. The Russian military on full flex in the most elaborate show of force since this crisis began. Testing hypersonic and ballistic missiles as part of nuclear exercises under the watchful eye of President Putin himself. From long-range bombers by air to submarine launches in the Black Sea, and by land to Belarus, where troops are edging ever closer to the Ukrainian border, described by the U.S. Defense Secretary as uncoiling and poised to strike. In eastern Ukraine itself, an artillery bombardment sent soldiers and journalists scrambling for cover, including, further back, us.
Okay, so there have just been a couple of explosions. The kids are running, and we've been told to get into our buses now. We are as close as we can get to the front lines. And this just shows you how dynamic the situation is here.
Commanders told us the ongoing conflict here suddenly took a dramatic turn on Thursday, when Russian-backed rebels intensified the shelling of Ukrainian military positions and civilian areas alike.
The whole front line, which we think that just another confirmation that it's orchestrated by Russia.
And you had seen nothing like this in the past few years.
Yeah, nothing like this.
Separatist leaders have ordered the evacuation of women, children, and the elderly to Russia, they say, for their own safety. Residents turned refugees, now used as weapons in a propaganda war. Ukrainian commanders tell us that the increase in shelling and spreading panic among the civilian population are aimed at inventing or provoking the excuse President Vladimir Putin needs in order to justify an invasion. Margaret?
Charlie D'Agata, thank you.